Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Cognitive Recalibration Podcast. As always, I'm your host Shravan. We got Taran here with us.
Hey everyone.
Back after a bit of a gap. We watched a couple of movies in the 3 weeks in between our last episode and this one. And we're going to talk about Knives Out and Frozen 2. Anyway, I've got a Who Am I before we get into the episode. It's a Disney Who Am I. So we'll start with Frozen 2 and we'll jump into Knives Out after that. So how's your Frozen knowledge?
Excellent.
Okay, so you back yourself to get this one?
Mm.
All right, let's see. I came to Arendelle to witness Elsa's coronation as a representative of a nearby kingdom that was Arendelle's closest trading partner. However, I came with an ulterior motive of uncovering Arendelle's secrets and exploiting its riches. Initially eager to discover what Arendelle has to offer, I grew fearful of my welfare after Elsa revealed her powers and plunged the kingdom into winter. Who am I?
Do you want me to say it now?
Do you know who it is?
Evil dude from Frozen. That's his official name.
Not exactly, but...
No, on the cast sheet, that's what his name was. In the script as well.
We'll jump into the review of Frozen 2. Basically, I was the only one that watched it. So you're going to
In the world. You're the only person that's seen it.
In the world.
Yeah.
Well, I paid a lot of money.
Even the director hasn't seen it.
I paid a lot of money to watch it if I was the only one to watch it. Because it's made around 800 million so far worldwide.
Jeez, that's an expensive ticket.
Yeah, I had to...
Was it worth it?
Not really, no.
Oh, damn it.
But is anything worth 800 million?
Yeah. A rocket ship?
I don't have a rocket ship.
That's because you spent all your money on the Frozen ticket.
So it was released on the 22nd of November, the weekend before Thanksgiving. It was directed by Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, who also directed the first Frozen. It stars the same cast that were in the first one, so Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, Jonathan Groff, and Josh Gad. And as I said, box office, it's gone past 800 million worldwide in about 3 weeks. So it's probably going to be another movie that makes $1 billion this year. How far up the chart will go remains to be seen, but we'll see what happens.
That depends if you watch it again, though.
Oh, yeah. If I watch it again, then it's like, if I watch it twice...
Then it'll make 1.6.
Yeah. If I watch it 3 times, then it'll almost...
Make 2.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to watch it 4 times for it to become like the all-time
highest grossing. Yeah.
But let's see what happens. I remember last year when we did our anticipated movies for this year and we did like our top 5 highest grossing predictions, I had Frozen in my top 5 and you didn't.
Oh, okay. Didn't I?
No.
No. I don't even remember what I predicted.
Yeah, well, that's going to come back.
Did I predict Charlie's Angels?
You didn't, and good thing
I did it.
Because it's definitely, it might be like the bottom 5, the way it's going. Into the review. So the story is basically a continuation after the first one.
It would be weird if it was a continuation after the third one, because that's not out yet. Good thing it's after the first one.
So Anna and Elsa, I'm just going to ignore that joke. So Anna and Elsa, living in Arendelle, how does this movie start? Basically, the movie starts with kind of their past and with their mother and father. And this movie is basically kind of like trying to find out how Elsa got her powers, I guess, sort of. To be honest, the story for this movie wasn't that great. So I'll jump into the negatives already. Basically, yeah, the story was a bit weak and it probably like...
You explained it quite well there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
was that the whole story?
They go on a bit of a journey. Because I'll explain it a bit better. So basically there's this voice that's calling out to Elsa from beyond Arendelle, like somewhere far away. And then Elsa feels like she should go and have a look at what that is. And then Anna's like, I'll come along too. And then...
and when they go, it's Jeff Bridges.
No. But there is a bridge.
Oh, okay. I was close. Yeah.
Is Jeff Bridges in this movie?
No, I don't think so.
There's a bridge and a dam involved. And there's this forest of, like, this unknown forest that no one can get into. So they have to get into that forest.
Why can't people get into it?
Because it's, like, covered by mist or something, and, like, not everyone can get in.
Okay.
Yeah, so Elsa can get in, and then Anna and Kristoff.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. Yeah.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. And
Anna and Christoph Waltz can't get in.
Yeah, no, they can.
They can get in.
Yeah, they can get in.
Yeah.
And the reindeer what's the reindeer's name?
Christoph Waltz's reindeer.
Yeah, the reindeer can also get in.
Okay.
Yeah, and Olaf can also get in.
Yeah.
So basically all of them can get in. So,
okay, so everyone can get into this forest.
Yeah. So they all get in, and then the story kind of unravels from there. Yeah, I just didn't think it was very compelling, the story, compared to the first one anyway. Positives wise, the music is alright. It's probably not as good as the music from the first one again, but it's got some songs. Elsa has a couple of songs that are trying to be like Let It Go, but they're not probably as good, but they're still pretty catchy. So like when you leave the theater, you're still humming to some of the songs. So they've done a good job on that front, and the cast was also quite good again. So they
Christoph Waltz, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
They're the two main characters, aren't they?
Yeah. They're really good at doing impersonations of Kristen Bell.
Yeah, no. And Jeff Bridges actually only does the bridge, but Christoph Waltz does the rest of them.
Okay. The bridge doesn't talk though.
No, but that's why he's so good at it.
I don't think I have much else to say in terms of this movie, so I can give the rating. It's probably a cognitive regression because...
Oh, that's rough. I thought it was a recalibration.
You didn't... Well, okay. I'll take your word for it. When are you going to watch it?
Never. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You watch it when it comes on Disney+.
Plus.
It just wasn't that interesting. Again, everyone's going to watch this movie because Frozen was... For some reason, it was ridiculously successful. I think everyone's going to watch this, and this is also going to be ridiculously successful. Spoilers-wise, did you have any questions spoilers-wise?
Not really. Do you want to explain the full story? What happens once they go into the forest?
So they go into this forest, and then they find out that... So there was this war in this forest, like many, many years back. I think Anna's grandfather was involved, and Anna's dad was involved. They find out that
Anna's grandfather and dad were involved.
Yeah, so the dad was just a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, and the grandfather was... He was the king at the time.
Well, did the kid die?
No, because the kid is their dad, so the dad lived to at least give birth to them.
It's true. It's true. Why was the kid at the war?
So firstly, it wasn't a war. Like, it was actually like
It was a tea party.
It was kind of like a peacemaking thing. Like,
so it was a tea party.
It was these two towns that were like combining, but then there was mutiny involved, and then it broke out into a war. And then you find out that town was bridged off from Arendelle because of this war, and like this mist. The forest has like a mind of its own, so the forest came to life and like created this mist.
The forest is Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
He's also good in it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But basically, you find out that Anna and Elsa's mother is from that town. So she's a person that used to live in that town. And then Elsa and Anna's father was obviously from Arendelle. So you find out how they met, and you find out how Elsa kind of got her powers because her mother was from that forest, and that forest has like magical powers. But from there, the voice keeps calling Elsa to come, and it's like somewhere else. It's like in Greenland or something. So she
gets on a boat.
Pretty much. She makes a boat out of ice, I think.
Oh, okay.
And she like ventures across the sea. Anna's like, I'll come too, but she's like, nah.
Elsa's like, had enough of you, bitch.
And she like puts Anna and Olaf into a boat, and the boat like sails like an ice boat, and the boat goes down a river and falls down a waterfall.
Oh, and they die.
They should have, but they don't.
Oh, damn it.
And Christoph Waltz, he's trying to propose to Anna like the whole movie.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get a chance because Anna's too preoccupied with Elsa. So he's like trying to propose, and then
she dies, so he never gets a chance.
Well, she should have, but she doesn't. And there's a part where Anna and Elsa leave by themselves, and they leave Christoph in the woods. And Christoph was like going to propose, and he's like, "Where's Anna?" And they're like, "Oh, she left with Elsa," and he's just left in the woods by himself.
Oh, okay. And they never see him again.
They don't see him for like half an hour, but then he comes back at the end. You can probably guess what happens for the rest of the movie.
He proposes.
He does that at the end, yes. Yeah. And
the voice calling Elsa is her mum.
Nah, it's like
So
some
grandma.
weird. It's like some weird cave. It's like the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, it's her dad then. It's
it's
Jor-El.
It's just a cave with ice.
So it's Kal-El.
And there's this other thing how like water has memory or something. So and ice is from water, so she can see into the past using water. She sees all this memory. So she sees how the war broke out. She sees how her parents died and all this stuff. And then she goes into the cave and she
Sees Kal-El.
She sees heaps of stuff. She might have seen him as well. And then she just gets frozen.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's called Frozen.
Yeah, Frozen 2.
You have to wait for the second one to actually see why it's called Frozen.
And she gets frozen and Olaf dies because...
Oh, no. So someone actually dies in this movie.
Because Olaf's made from Elsa's powers. So if Elsa gets frozen, then he can't live anymore. So he dies.
He's dead, okay.
And then Anna's left in a cave as well.
Yeah.
She's like, I got to do something. And then they find out that they have to break this dam for the forest's powers to get released. But the problem is, if they break the dam, then
everyone dies.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in Arendelle dies because the dam leads into a river which goes towards Arendelle. So if they let all the water from the dam go, then Arendelle will get flooded and everyone will die. But Anna's like, no, we've got to do it because then that's the only way that we can free the
Because I'm a serial killer.
Yeah. You find out her true.
Yeah.
That's her secret power. So she does that, but then when she breaks the dam, that releases the spirit, and then Elsa comes back to life. And then Elsa comes and saves Arendelle before it floods. And then Kristoff proposes to Anna, and she kills him.
Oh, okay. Also, I love how you thought I could guess all that would happen. Like, who do you think I am? Do you think I'm one of the writers of the story?
Yeah, I thought
How do you think I could guess all that would happen?
I saw your name in the credits, written by. So yeah, and that's how it ends. And then there's an end credit scene where Olaf does have some funny parts. So he has this part where he's trying to explain everything that happened
in the first movie.
I've seen that part. Yeah. And then he's like,
what about her parents? He's like, the parents are dead.
And it's like, but at least they got parents. No, her parents are dead.
Yeah.
That was the funny part. But apart from that, I think he has one song. Yeah, he has a song as well. Everyone has a song. So Kristoff has a song. He has this weird
song with the reindeer.
Yeah, pretty much. He has a song with the reindeer. Anna has 4 songs. Elsa has 4 songs. So yeah, I actually got the list of songs here.
I don't care. No, don't read them.
Some Things Never Change. That's the first song in the movie.
That's great.
Yeah, it's sung by all of them.
Yeah. But it's not true because Olaf dies. That's changing. So it's a lie. That song's a lie.
And then there's Into the Unknown, which is Elsa's song. That's like her Let It Go.
Going into the forest.
That's before she goes into the forest. She's like into the unknown because the unknown's calling to it. She's like, I'm going into the unknown. So she sings that song. She sings it a couple of times. And then When I'm Older is by Olaf. That's his new song. And then there's Lost in the Woods, which is also Kristoff's song. And then
because he's lost in the woods.
Yeah, he's lost in the woods. Yeah. Well, that's when everyone leaves him and he's lost in the woods. And then there's Reindeers Are Better Than People, which is the same song from the first one that Kristoff sings. And then there's Show Yourself, which is also Elsa's song.
And she's telling them to show themselves.
Yeah, The Fortress of Solitude. That's when she's in there. The Next Right Thing is the last song. So that's Anna's song when she finds out that everyone's dead and she has to kill everyone else to save the world. So that's The Next Right Thing. And then in the end credits, there's a pop version of Into the Unknown by Panic at the Disco. I think there's some other songs in the credits, but they don't matter.
And no one cares.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the other ones either, so no one definitely cares about those.
But Into the Unknown is probably the best song in the movie.
The Panic at the Disco version, because you're a Panic at the Disco fan.
Not really.
No,
yeah.
You loved it.
I don't panic when I go to the disco because I don't even go to the disco. So yeah.
I don't think anyone does anymore.
But yeah, that's Frozen 2. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. And I was actually quite looking forward to this movie, so I thought it could have been better. I guess we'll jump into Knives Out, which we watched last week. It's a Rian Johnson special.
Rian Johnson.
It's a Rian Johnson whodunit. Yeah.
Whodunit. Whodunit is one word. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was who and then done and then it.
Yeah. But no, it's not.
It's whodunit.
Yeah. That's why you failed at English.
Yeah, because the whole exam was spell whodunit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So this movie was released on the 27th of November for Thanksgiving. You said there was no such thing as a Thanksgiving movie, but I can argue that this is a Thanksgiving movie because all the family come together.
Is there a turkey in it?
There could have been if someone didn't die. No, is there a turkey at the dinner?
It's no There's no such thing as a Thanksgiving movie.
No, it's a Thanksgiving movie is when all the family come together, even family
and kill each other.
Well, in this one they do, but it's generally like family that you don't see for the whole year, and you just see them for Thanksgiving. So this is that movie.
No, I
That's
disagree.
why it came out for Thanksgiving.
No, there's no such thing as a Thanksgiving movie. I'm not even letting you have this one. Yeah. There's no such thing.
Okay, well, you can tell listeners can tell us if this is a Thanksgiving movie. Anyway, it's directed by Rian Johnson, as I said before. You're a big fan of Rian Johnson. You love all his movies.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's not.
You don't like.
I don't like Looper.
You don't mind Last Jedi.
I don't mind Last Jedi.
I haven't seen his other one.
What's his other one? Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brick.
It's got a very big cast. So it's got Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, that chick from 13 Reasons Why.
Catherine Langford.
Yes.
Did you not write down Did you write down the chick from 13 Reasons Why?
I've got like a list of people, but I couldn't remember. Like, I didn't know what her actual name is. So Catherine Langford. It's got the guy from It, the kid from It.
Catherine Langford. His name's interestingly also Catherine Langford.
I think his name
I don't know what his name is.
Jaden Martell, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's got Christopher Plummer as the person who gets murdered, who happens to be the grandfather. Anyway, I'll let you explain the story in a second. The budget was $40 million, and the box office so far is $88 million worldwide. So what is the story, non-spoilers?
It's tough. You don't really want any spoilers for this one because it ruins the movie.
Yeah, but basically Christopher Plummer gets murdered.
And who done it? That's it.
You need to figure out who did it. And Daniel
you as
Craig's,
the watcher has to figure out who done it. And then at the end they take a survey. Like someone comes into the theater and they give you a sheet and they're like, who done it?
Yeah.
And if you get it wrong, they take you out back and shoot you. So obviously
Luckily,
we got it.
Right.
We got it right. But yeah, there's some people that weren't so lucky.
They take you out back and stab you with knives.
Yeah, that's it. That's when the knives come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually don't come out in the movie. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the story. And it revolves around his family. So most of this cast is his family members. And then Daniel Craig is like the investigative detective that's there. Positives. I thought the cast was really good. I thought everyone was quite good in this movie. The main character, which we won't reveal, is probably not someone you'd expect to be the main character from the trailers anyway.
Yeah, it's Jeff Bridges.
He's in this one as well?
Yeah, he's in everything.
Okay.
He's the bridge.
Yeah. Was there a bridge? There probably was.
There probably was at some stage, yeah.
Yeah. The other positive I had was the twists. So I thought some of the twists were pretty good. We will get into it spoilers, but the actual reveal is done pretty early in the movie. It's probably done like halfway through the movie. And the rest of it is like, you're kind of trying to, well, you already sort of know who did it, but you're like, why are you still showing me this stuff? But then at the end, there's twists on twists, which reveal extra stuff. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Did you have any positives?
No, pretty much the same as what you've had.
Who was your standout cast member?
In this?
Yeah.
Other than Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, other than him. Well, he's standout in everything. But
yeah. Ana de Armas.
Yeah, she was pretty good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought she was good and Daniel Craig was really good as well.
Yeah.
Chris Evans was
good to
pretty
see,
Yeah.
see him do something different. Yeah.
He was pretty good in this. And yeah, everyone was good. Like
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis was good. Toni Collette was pretty funny.
Some of them don't get that much play, but
Yeah, like the guy from It.
yeah, he gets no play.
He's in some funny scenes though, but yeah. That's the other thing. There's actually a lot of comedy in this as well.
Yeah, I would say it's a comedy thriller.
Comedy mystery.
Comedy mystery? Yeah. Comedy mystery thriller.
What a thrilling.
So I don't know, there's thrilling parts. I know there's a part where like this spider crawls over someone's face.
I guess so.
And there's like, she's like standing in the dark.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's not really a thriller.
Yeah.
It's comedy mystery.
Mystery, yeah. Negatives wise, I thought it had a few too many twists in the end. Like there were
classic,
like twists that probably didn't even have to be there.
It's classic Rian Johnson. It's subverting expectations a little bit.
Yeah.
That's probably, it's our fault for going into a movie having expectations, which is the Rian Johnson thing. That's The Last Jedi, the essence of it. If you went into it expecting something, Rian Johnson didn't give you what you expected, which is why you don't like it. And the same thing's going to happen from this, basically.
But you shouldn't really expect much in this movie. I thought.
Oh, but if you've seen like other mystery whodunits, then you kind of expect it to go a certain way, but it doesn't go that way.
I guess, yeah. But I think it works for this movie. Because the mystery, you're trying to subvert expectations because you kind of want to keep the audience in suspense. Doesn't work for Star Wars, but I thought it worked all right for this. Any other negatives? Not really. So you liked it?
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I don't like it as much as other people do, though. It's got like a near 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I think it's 96 or something.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was really good. It might be in my top 5 of the year.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think I really liked it. So obviously it's a cognitive recalibration from me.
Yeah, same. But I don't like it as much as other people do. It's not like, I didn't find it amazing.
I thought it was okay. It was a good murder mystery. Spoilers. So if you haven't seen Knives Out and you care about spoilers, please come back to this point in the episode and we'll talk spoilers. But if you have seen the movie, please keep listening. So basically, halfway through the movie, you find out that Marta, which is Ana de Armas's character, actually was involved in the murder. I had a feeling it wasn't actually her, but they actually show you that it was her. Like, you see it. So I'm like, okay, it was obviously her. And the rest of the movie is going to be about how she avoids getting arrested, which it kind of is. But then you find out towards the end that someone else was involved in the murder, that being Chris Evans' character. Did you see that coming?
No.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
There was a point in the movie where I pretty much thought none of the other family members could have been involved. Yeah, like after they show that it was Marta.
Yeah, after that halfway point, you kind of expect it's all done. So you're not looking to see who did it because you already know who's done it.
Yeah. So
you're not looking for it. But then, like, he puts a twist over the top of it to kind of subvert
expectations. Yeah. So you find out at the end that she actually did administer the right,
even though she thought she didn't.
Yeah, like the right
drugs.
Yeah, the right drugs. Because she injects something she's meant to, like a full bottle of that, and then only a little bit of morphine. But she thinks that she's done it the other way around. But she didn't, even though the labels were switched as well. So I thought that was like a layer of twist that was like almost not even required. I'm like, why is there like an extra layer of twist that... So she actually did it correctly. And that's probably why it was fine. Like, he wasn't going crazy after all that morphine. Yeah.
But there needed to be that twist.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a necessary twist.
Yeah.
I didn't find that stupid.
There was another twist at the end where Chris Evans goes to, like, stab her, and the knife is, like, a toy knife or something.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit unnecessary. Yeah. I thought that probably wasn't necessary. Yeah.
And there were some funny parts. Also, this whole movie it's obviously a murder mystery on the surface, but I think it's Rian Johnson does this sort of thing. I think it's obviously a political commentary.
Oh yeah, it's got some political commentary underneath.
It's definitely like I think the whole thing's a political commentary because the people.
There's some really on the nose political commentary though.
Yeah,
where they're just having a conversation about it.
Yeah. That's obvious. But then the whole movie itself, because this family is obviously they feel like they're entitled to. What happens at the end is the will. This author, who's a very wealthy author who's made a lot of money from selling his books, in his will, he basically doesn't give any of his fortunes to his family. He gives it all to his nurse, pretty much. So, who's Marta, who's not even part of the family. And then, obviously, the family is not happy about that. So, on the surface, they always said Marta was part of their family. But then when it came to money, they're like, nah. Yeah, they will like turn on her. I'm pretty sure this was very, very intentional, that it was just a political commentary on America and white Americans, I guess, that think they're entitled to everything the country has to offer. I think it's just the whole thing is just a commentary on that.
Rian Johnson loves that shit.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think in this it was fine.
That's why he put that casino shit in Star Wars.
Yeah. With Rose.
Yeah.
She's back in the next one, right?
Yeah, she probably will be.
But yeah, I thought it was really good. I quite enjoyed it.
I thought it was okay. I thought it's as good as Last Jedi.
Get ready for people to come after you on that one, but yeah.
It's better than Looper. I don't like Looper. I haven't seen it in a long time, but when I first watched it, I'm like, this is shit. How does Joseph Gordon-Levitt turn into Bruce Willis?
That's your reason for why you don't like that movie.
No, there's more than that. But also, how does he turn into Bruce Willis? They look nothing alike.
But yeah, anything else on this movie?
Not really, nah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
good.
worth a watch.
Yeah, worth a watch.
If you like this kind of movie, then you'll like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like this kind of movie, you'll probably like it.
You'll probably enjoy it, yeah.
It's better than Murder on the Orient Express, where they all just stab him.
That one should be called Knives Out, because they
everyone gets a knife in that one.
Yeah. They all just stab Johnny Depp. You know they're making a sequel to that one?
What, where they go back to his corpse and stab him again?
It's with the...
This corpse has 24 stab wounds in it. Who did this?
It's with the detective from that.
Poirot.
Yeah, he's something on the Nile. It's not murder, it's something else on the Nile. It's coming out next year.
Heist on the Nile. No, it's not. I know what it's based on a book.
It's another Agatha Christie novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out next year.
Hopefully it's not just a whole bunch of people stabbing someone.
Hopefully not. That twist was something I didn't see coming.
Yeah, it was, but that twist wasn't good.
I think that's it. So we'll jump back to the Who Am I, and then we'll wrap it all up. You got to get this guy's name, or else I won't accept it. So, I came to Arendelle to witness Elsa's coronation as the representative of a nearby kingdom that was Arendelle's closest trading partner. However, I came with an ulterior motive of uncovering Arendelle's secrets and exploiting its riches. Initially eager to discover what Arendelle had to offer, I grew fearful for my welfare after Elsa revealed her powers and plunged the kingdom into winter. Who am I?
Lieutenant?
No.
No?
No.
It's
You thought his name
Ryder?
You thought his name was Lieutenant?
Is it Ryder?
No.
Lieutenant Dest is the first part of his name. Dest?
No.
No. Who the hell is this guy then? Northudra.
No.
No, I don't know who it is. It's not on Google when you type in Frozen. How is he not one of the main characters?
I don't think he's who you think it is.
He's the evil guy in Frozen, the guy that tries to get with Anna and then...
No, it's not.
Who is it then?
What's that guy's name? That guy's name is...
I don't know. Is that Lieutenant?
His name is not Lieutenant.
No, I don't know what... It doesn't say his full name on this. It just says Lieutenant. Because the name's too long.
I thought he had a pretty short name. Is it Henry or something?
It doesn't say.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll find out that guy's name after
King
this.
Agnar.
No. It's Duke of Weaselton.
See, that guy's not even on the main character list on Frozen. So
yeah. Well, it's the guy that they keep calling it Weaselton, but he says it's Whistleton or something, or Weselton or something. The guy with the wig.
Look, I haven't seen Frozen in like 6 years since it came out. When did it come out?
2013.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it since then. So
yeah, it's the guy with the wig, the old guy.
I'll take your word for it.
The guy that the prince comes with. I'm pretty sure. What's the prince's name?
I don't know. Lieutenant?
No, I'm going to find the prince's name. The guy who betrays them, right? Frozen prince name. Hans.
Oh, Hans, yeah.
Hans of the Southern Isles. Yeah. The one with like 10 brothers or something. What a Who Am I that was.
It's a terrible one.
So, if people want to get in touch with us, how do they go about it?
So we've got our email at cognitiverecalibrationpodcast@gmail.com, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at Cognitive Recalibration. Twitter's at @Recalibration, I think. Yeah.
Yep. And we're on all podcasting platforms. So if you have the time, please do give us a review on iTunes, because that makes us more discoverable on search engines. The other thing is, if you have any friends that like this sort of content, please do let them know about the podcast. Okay, so that brings us to the end. Next episode, we got a advanced screening for a movie.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be watching this week. So we'll probably talk about that next week. We'll also have a Christmas special episode where we talk about a Christmas movie each. I've already selected my movie.
And I have not.
You have not, but you will. And then obviously we got all the Star Wars stuff coming up. So we got Mandalorian's going to wrap up soon. So we're going to have a review for that. We're going to have Rise of Skywalker, and maybe we'll do some other Star Wars stuff as well. Any other movies coming out this year that we're going to watch?
Jumanji.
Yes. And
Cats.
And Cats, yes. I'm looking forward to that one. But yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it as well.
So till the next episode, thanks for listening and see you next time. Are you going to say bye?
Oh, okay, bye.